My name's Chris. I live here in Phoenix, Arizona. I knew that I had this responsibility to give big with $2, which I thought was pretty silly. What can you buy for $2? Some folks were in the break room. People were buying soda machines, and there was something wrong with the machine that day that drew my attention to the machine. My coworker, her name's Christy, she likes Coca-Cola, and I bought just, a 20-ounce plastic bottle and went to take it to her, and she wasn't at her desk, so I left it there. So when she returned from lunch, she saw the Coke, and she was moved, tears welling up. Did you do this? Are you responsible for this? I said, yes. She goes, why did you do that? I just said, well, I wanted to get you a Coke. Do you want a Coke? Well, I do. And so then she starts to tell me the story. Her daughter had gone into a diabetic coma. There was a lot of uncertainty in their family as far as if she was going to come back. Her and one of my other coworkers had gone to lunch. They had ran into someone who was homeless, less fortunate, that was asking for help. She had given all of the money that she had on her to that individual that was asking for help. Had gotten in the car to come back to work with her coworker and was like, shoot, I gave all my money to the homeless guy and now I don't have money to buy a Coke. I could really use a Coke to get through the day. So sure enough, when she came back to her desk, there was a Coca-Cola waiting that I had hey, I think she would enjoy this. For her, that was God providing for not just her needs, but also her wants. Well, there was 5 cards, I think with $5 each. We live very close to the Phoenix International Raceway. A friend of mine, the theater director at Peoria High School, the biggest fundraiser they do is to run one of the concession stands at the race. Asked me if I would be a part of donating one day with this project. This made a difference for the high school, for each of these students. I talked to his wife. I gave the gift cards to her and I said, hey, would you mind giving these as a thank you to the other adults who took their time out to invest in high school students? The gift card portion of the project went to reward other adults who had already given time that day also.
Give big and have fun.
Where I work, they were doing a huge fundraiser for the March of Dimes, where people could buy tickets for $5 a piece. My friend Ty, the one that had this personal interest, he had kind of made hey, would somebody please buy a ticket? You have a very good chance of winning. March of Dimes was very meaningful and significant in his life. So it was great fun. What ended up happening was Ty came around kind of sad, no one's going to do this. We should have stopped this early. And he has the roll of tickets in his hand. Does anyone want to buy raffle tickets? But everybody was kind of worn out from a month-long fundraising campaign. So not many people were buying tickets. He's getting denied and denied as he goes to each cubicle. And he comes to my spot. Do you know about the raffle? Yes. Would you like to buy any of the raffle tickets? Yes. And so I had decided that this is what I would do. I would buy tickets towards the March of Dimes raffle. Christy, who I talked about in the first project, it was her last day with us. So I thought I could somehow honor Christy through this and help the babies and fulfill the Give Big project. So I said, okay, well, I would like to get $100 worth of tickets. And he was very surprised by this. What? Yes, I would like $100 worth of tickets. For which one? Well, which one has the least? This made other people want to give because, well, Chris is doing it. Chris is doing $100. I could do $5. What was I thinking? There's this ticket buying frenzy. Oh no, no, Chris is getting 100 tickets. So then I took the tickets and we split them up between the different prizes that were available. I took my tickets and then shook them up in a giant bowl. And I went to my whole team, all these people who thought I was for sure buying the prize, and then I passed out these tickets to all of my coworkers. So all of a sudden, everybody is now part of this project because they have a chance to win. People who didn't care, now they cared because they had a chance. 3 other people who I had gifted tickets to won prizes that day. It's NFL jerseys or autographed Suns players' pictures. And some of these people went on to give those gifts as prizes to their kids, or it's sparked generosity for them to give something else to other people. It was a lot of fun.